What's up, everybody? It's your girl Asia here. Just wanted to touch on a quick topic that was just on my mind, and I'm trying to just keep afloat with just different videos and just releasing more and more content. I have a meeting in 20 minutes, so I'm going to make this very, very brief. But failure is key, right? Failure is key to so many aspects of life and so many aspects of success. And I think a lot of people get it confused because they only see the end result. They only see the product. They only see the outcome, but they don't see all of the time and effort and all of the failing and the failures and um, you know businesses that you have started, things that you have started to only fall short on. They don't see that process and the journey that it takes to get to success. Success is by no means easy to reach. By no means is it easy to reach. And I know a lot of you have probably heard this over and over again. It's not about success, it's not about the outcome, it's about the journey, it's about the process. I speak on it a lot. Um, I speak on the journey a lot. But it's so many things that are tied into that journey. You know how many times I've started businesses or I've had ideas and I've put them on paper or put them on a whiteboard. I have a whiteboard in front of me, or put them on a whiteboard, put them in my notes, and I just haven't you know, followed through on them. I haven't fully started them. I haven't flushed them all the way out. Those are failures, although they're not failures in the large scheme of things, not on macro level, but those are micro failures, right? And we have to get into the process of and just the mindset of those micro failures lead to macro success. I will start businesses. It's so many things that I've done and started. Um, just for example, with Beyond4 Foundation, as you guys can see back there, with Beyond4 Foundation wasn't even supposed to be Beyond4 Foundation. It was supposed to be something completely different. It was a business idea that I had to go beyond so go beyond like the four quarters of the NBA and of basketball to it was really just a business opportunity for NBA agents and players. So it was kind of like it's already been done, but it was supposed to be a platform where agents, businesses could just kind of tap in and directly reach NBA athletes for business opportunities. So kind of like a venture capitalist, or I would say kind of like a hedge fund for NBA partners and NBA clients. That's what it was, and that's what Beyond Four was supposed to be. That was the initial idea that I had. I was going to create an app around it. It was going to be like my first real dive into the tech space, into STEM a little bit, coding, and it didn't happen that way. But what happened was Beyond for Foundation, and that was a failure. I mean, a lot of people probably wouldn't see it as a failure, not because you see the outcome, you see what Beyond for Foundation is. You have a website that you can go to. We have events that we host, and a lot of people wouldn't see that as a failure, but it was a micro failure that led to a macro success, and is leading to a macro success. Me following through, and I had followed through with the learning how to code, getting apps, everything, getting app developers, all of that. And it fell by the wayside, um, mainly because it wasn't in my purpose. There's that word again, purpose. It wasn't in my purpose to do that. But it wasn't my purpose to start a foundation to help other people. Right. And at the time, I wasn't even thinking about nonprofit space. I wasn't thinking about the nonprofit space at all. I was thinking about just creating something that was different, something that was unique, and something that would help me, as well as others, tap into the NBA in a different, from a different perspective and through a different aspects through the business of sports. Um, so yeah, that was a failure. I started a clothing company um, many years ago, which wasn't really a failure, but it led to what is now my marketing agency, right? I also started another clothing company not too long ago that was supposed to really, really push like black culture, and it wasn't. My heart wasn't in it. It wasn't really what I was trying to do. Um, and it just didn't turn out well. And I just scrapped it. I scrapped the whole thing. I had a whole Shopify account. I had the whole nine. I just scrapped the whole thing because it wasn't what I wanted to do. So ultimately, it was a failure. It was a micro failure, but that those little failures, those small things that we do, we start and we don't finish, those things that we pick up a book to read it and we get through the first chapter and we never pick that book back up again. Those are small little failures, right? Small little failures, and we get so tied up into you know appreciation culture, right? Appreciate everything, which is good, but we also get into the medal culture, as I like to call it. Like we're giving medals for eighth place, giving medals for 10th place, 13th place, and it's like, hold on. I thought if you were first, you were last, right? Those are the type of things that we love to champion. We love to champion success on every single level. Oh, you came in second, you came in third, but we don't like to champion those failures and those small things that we did and we didn't succeed at, right? Those things that we failed at, those small things that nobody knows about, the things that we don't speak on, that are really, really part of our journey. There's really part of our journey, and it should be documented more. Failure should be documented more because failure is key. Failure is the key to success. And if you don't have the mindset to understand and fall in love with failing over and over and over again, you will never reach the level of success that you strive for, that you aspire to reach. Um, and yeah, so make sure that you are taking into account and also celebrate those failures because sometimes failing and learning when to quit, learning when to fire someone, learning when to stop a business, decision or a business move, learning when to um, pull out of a contract or pull out of an agreement. Those are also those things that are looked at from society standards as failures are small wins that are really leading you to the ultimate win, which is that macro, that big level of success in the long run. So you got to take the losses with the wins, as we like to say in sports and in life in general. And don't get too down on yourself, right? Just when you fail at something, just think of it as okay, failure. That's a lesson I learned. Move on to the next thing. Don't sit and sulk in your failures or soak in them. Don't sit and dwell in those things that you failed at because just take those lessons that you learned along the way and apply them to the next thing, the next business opportunity, the next contract, the next meeting, the next phone call that you have with a potential client or anything. Take those small losses, those small lessons, and attribute them to the macro and greater level of your success. And I guarantee you, once you start falling in love with failing, that's when it'll click and it'll make a switch mentally like, wow, trying a million things and succeeding at one or two of them, that's the journey. Like that is the level of entrepreneurship. That's the level of just being human that I want to achieve, right? So just remember, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're starting your business, above all, make sure that you're being kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the things that you didn't do right. Don't beat yourself up over the small things and critiquing every little thing that you do, right? Make sure that you're living in the moment. Make sure you appreciate those lessons, those failures, those losses, and you attribute them to the greater picture and the ultimate goal, which is success on your terms and at the level that you want to reach it at. So, once again, it's been your girl Asia. Make sure you tap in with me, connect with me on social media. All of my links and everything that you need to know about me will be in the description box below. Make sure you leave a like for the algorithm. Share this video with one or three of your friends, and remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And yeah, and make sure you comment below too. Let me know anything that you would like me to touch on any type of anything on the sports world, sports business, marketing, business, lifestyle. Let me know in the comment section below. Again, this is your girl Asia, and I'm out. Peace.